So for the ingredients here, I have about 1.5 pounds, close to 2 pounds of chicken tenders. You can see here, and I'm going to start putting ingredients in and also tell you the measurements. So I'm going to do about a tablespoon of ginger and garlic. If you think that's too strong for you, go ahead and put less in it. For us, we love the taste of ginger and garlic, and it's really good for you. To this, I'm also going to sprinkle a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. That's the one I use. If you use a regular one, that's fine. And then I'm also going to go ahead and add a tablespoon of lemon pepper, a tablespoon of Cajun seasoning, a tablespoon of dried parsley, and then a teaspoon of black pepper. Black pepper is completely optional. If you feel like you don't want it in there, go ahead and take that out. I don't know, for some reason I've kind of gotten into liking black pepper these days. I put that on everything. So especially chicken, I really enjoy chicken. And if you've watched my air fryer French fries recipe, that one too I add in there. So, all right, so we're gonna mix this. Now, because this doesn't have any fat in it, I'm going to add about a teaspoon of olive oil. You don't have to put in a lot because you don't need a lot. I just want enough to add a little bit of the fat in there, and also that my chicken gets coated really, really well with all the spices. All right, the next thing also in this recipe you're going to need is, of course, this is going to be done in the air fryer. So you want to do that. You can do this on the stove. You're just going to have to put like a teaspoon of olive oil every time you put it in. You're going to need some saran wrap. And I also use a lemon juicer for this recipe. And that's because I'll tell you later when I'm actually putting it down. So I've got this mixed really, really well. I think I got it really down, mixed really well. All right. Spices are distributed nicely. So here I have what I've done is I've put some saran wrap on the bottom of my table right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start layering the chicken right on top of the saran wrap. And so let's get back to why I use a lemon juicer or a lime juicer for this. It's because we're going to be flattening this chicken. And when you use the millet or the meat millet that comes with it, has tiny holes in it, or tiny sharp tiny little things on the bottom. But this, you don't want to use that, because what happens is it kind of pierces through the saran wrap, and it you have splatters of it flying everywhere, and then you got cross contamination going on. So that is my main reason that I don't like using the millet. For everything, I've used this when I've marinated, like between for the mosque I had done chicken, and I think we did I think it was 100 pounds of chicken, which I flattened using this method. So I had this whole table full of the chicken, with the saran wrap. And then now if you have some marinade that's on the bottom of your pan, just take that and put it where you think that it just needs a little bit more marination. All right, like this. Do I marinate my meat? No, I don't. When we beat this meat down, we don't need to marinate it. It's gonna get into the grooves of the chicken. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my saran wrap here, and we're going to cover the chicken. Just like so. And you want to make sure that everything is covered well. We need another piece for the bottom here. All right. Now I did this chicken with a different marination. In that video I had actually done a live demo for a program that we had at our mosque, and that video I will be posting soon. I just have to edit that. So That one had the dressing in there. That's why we didn't need oil. But this one will need oil because we need a little bit of the fat in there. So you see here, what I'm doing is I'm just flattening the chicken out. And then you want to feel it and make sure that it's even everywhere. Even by using this, don't go all hard, and you don't need to do that. You're going to make it too thin, and then you're going to have very thin fillets that are going to actually break on you. So you just want it thin enough. Now, people have, and I was doing the demo, people asked, why do you do that? And I'm like, well, one, the flavor is amazing with this kind of chicken. Two, the second part is also when you put it on your plate, you feel like you're eating more chicken than just the tenders, because it's, you know, it spreads out and you got. And for some reason, everybody in my house now, we don't do the tenders anymore. We just have to have it flattened, just because I think it has so much flavor in it. So I'm gonna go finish all these, and then when we come back, we're gonna talk about the temperature and the time it's gonna need to go in the air fryer. Got all these flattened out. See, all of them are done. Just gonna take the wrap off. Okay. So we're gonna take a basket and we're gonna put the chicken in the basket, and we're gonna be having them where they're gonna lay flat on the bottom. So we're not gonna put a double layer. We're just gonna do one layer of it, a single layer. Now this chicken is also wonderful for salads. You can chop it, dice it, or however you like it. These are perfect for salad, and this is also perfect for like a sandwich that you would like. So these, I usually cook like a bunch of these and then freeze it, and this is my #1 thing to go to for school lunches. And I was able to fit in 6, and I've got 6 more here, so we'll do it. Here goes our chicken. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put it at 370, and we're gonna cook it for 6 minutes. After 6 minutes, we are going to turn it around and put it in for another 6 minutes. So while our chicken is cooking, I thought of doing a sauce that has really become popular in our house. Sumaya actually loves this sauce, and so does my husband. So I thought, let's do it because it would be really a refreshing sauce to go with the chicken. So very ingredients are super simple. I'm going to do about a cup of yogurt. Now you could do Greek yogurt if you like. This is what I had in hand. So I'm just doing plain yogurt. We're gonna do about half of an English cucumber. I left the peel on because these are not waxed. And then I have here these peppers that I got from Aldi's. And I'm gonna grab it really, really quickly. I'm gonna show you. I've never seen these. And these are Shazam shishto peppers. Now, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, because shishto peppers, I guess. Now these are supposed to be really, really mild and savory. I really wanted that pepper taste in there without the spiciness, so I'm using it. It doesn't smell spicy at all, and I did take a bite of it, and it is not spicy at all. Now here, I also wanted to show you, I have to make more, but I have here cumin that I roasted in a pan. And then once they got nice and brown, I let them cool, and then I grinded it, and it became a powder. And this is really good for your health, and the kids don't mind it, and they actually love the taste of it. So now I'm just gonna take all these ingredients, and then we're gonna do some salt in there just for taste, so as much as you want. So I know I'm making 1 cup, and it's gonna be all gone today, because this is versatile, because when I make lunches for my kids, I use that, or I give that to them as a dipping sauce, or I do rotis, and then the rotis have the chicken that we made, and then this is the base of the sauce that I use. So in here goes about, I'm gonna do about a teaspoon. I'm not very used to the taste of cumin, especially roasted cumin. Start off with half a teaspoon. Then I'm gonna go in and throw in my cucumbers and my peppers. And we're gonna grind all this to a nice smooth mixture. Grinded it, our sauce is ready, and we're gonna be serving this with our chicken. So this just beeped on us. Why don't you take a look at it right here. See how it cooks so quickly? So at this time, let's go ahead and just turn them over, and I'm gonna put it in for another 5 minutes. And when we come back, they should be completely cooked, although they already look white. I just want them to be a little bit more crispy. Right, look at this chicken. Wow, looks really good, and it smells really, really good. So I did forget to grab a extra spatula, because that one I use for raw chicken. So you don't want to use the same. Now at this time, if you wanted to give it a little bit more color, you can. I'm not going to, because I don't want to overcook this chicken. So this one is ready. So when you pound the chicken, 10 minutes is more than enough for the chicken. It's completely white and completely done, and super tasty. You can even try and change your seasonings around. If you want to try something else, you could do so completely up to you. So let's get all of them done, and then we're gonna have Sumaya come and do a quick taste test for us. So our chicken is done, and don't you think that looks amazing?
Looks delicious.
Okay, so you have to be very honest with everyone when you try it. Okay, so give it a try. I hope it's not too hot. I just got it out of the air fryer. And for all those that are wondering why I'm not doing the taste tests, is because I am going through some health issues right now. So I'm working on those issues, and so there's some foods that I'm having, some foods that I'm not having. So kind of in the middle of that. And Swaya's home from school, and she's not in school. So you can put that in, Mom.
Can you get the sauce?
Oh, you want the sauce? Okay, let me grab a spoon. Swaya has been home from school because she's off for the 3 days, and I'm really enjoying having her home, because then I can have her do my taste tests for me. So, is it hot? Not hot? Well, how are the flavors?
Spicy.
Wow. If it's spicy, then I don't know. Well, maybe the chili powder made it a little spicy, but it's not like, is it that hot spicy? Okay, so maybe then you want to tone down the chili powder a little bit. But as far as the lemon pepper and the salt, good, huh? Can you put that in your pita or your lunch? Yeah? Okay. She doesn't say much on the camera, but I'm telling you, as soon as that camera goes off, she's non-stop talking. But thank you so much, Sumaya. I really appreciate you coming on the show. She had to put her scarf on and everything, So anyways, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Hope you can join me here next time with another great video. Folks, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell on the right hand side so you can get notifications every time videos have been posted. I am doing more of the Instapot videos. Those will come out in a little while. And then I'm also doing the air fryer videos, because I've heard a lot of you have been suggesting air fryer videos. So that's also coming up. And please share my videos, and so that you can help me get to my goal, which is 100,000 subscribers. So thank you so much, and I'll see you here next time with another great video.